1.
We're Marc USA, and this is our pitch for Mattress Factory 2019. So here's our challenge. We are supposed to brand the Mattress Factory shop, and cafe into separate entities. And to do this, we created a SWOT analysis. So the big strengths we noticed are the Mattress Factory already has great brand awareness and a great SEO presence online. Obviously, some weaknesses that we need to work on are that the shop and cafe do not have distinct online presences, and there are some false perceptions plaguing them, such as how expensive the shop is, do you need to pay admission to get into them, etc. But some opportunities we plan to build on are building strong individual presences for both brands, establishing them as unique Northside destinations, and cultivating partnerships with local artists. So our objectives are to increase brand awareness, sales at each shop, and engagement each by 10%, as well as increasing foot traffic in the general area.
Big idea. Experience the art beyond the art. So we believe that the Mattress Factory is more than just a museum. It is an environment that provides consumers a new way of thinking and a new location to visit in new artistic ways. One location is the Mattress Factory Cafe, where it provides fresh culinary art with enjoyable foods run by the Black Radish Kitchen. The shop at the Mattress Factory is another location where it provides customers to look and purchase one-of-a-kind artwork and gifts as a destination beyond the art. So the public doesn't know that you can get in the cafe and the shop without paying, but that's actually false. You can just go in the shop and the cafe, and it allows that you can visit these two branches as separate entities.
Okay, so for our general tactics, we wanted to deal mainly with Facebook, graffiti art, and cross promotions. So for Facebook, we wanted to deal with targeted sponsored content. That's going to allow us to segment each market even closer to our demographic that we really want. So we're going to go for that older crowd, because we know some grandmas are using Facebook right now, as well as ages 18 to 39. And then we're going to go for people in psychographics that really like art, that really like food, that love cafes, that love museums like the Carnegie Museum of Art. And then basically that's just going to help us gain awareness for the Mattress Factory and kind of segment those demographics and provide a geographic segment in there as well. With graffiti art, we want to mainly increase foot traffic. So for that, we wanted to create a competition where local artists, mainly college students who want to be recognized rather than financially compensated, would be able to submit their artistic creations to the Mattress Factory, and then from there people can come and see them or actually vote on them, and then this will be a mural painted near the Mattress Factory, which will provide people with a place to go where they can take pictures, and that will overall increase awareness for the Mattress Factory. But as well, they could also create graffiti art that can be placed in the north side, south side, shady side, just regular graffiti art that will promote the website, social media, etc. Cross promotions, so also to increase foot traffic, what we really want to do there is utilize the shop and the cafe together. So with that, we want the cafe, so if you're going to the cafe and you purchase 5 meals, with that you're going to be able to go and then receive 10% or 20% off your next purchase at the shop. So we wanted those to kind of work together so that you know that those are two separate entities, but that at the same time, when you go to one, you may receive a special deal on the other, and that's going to increase awareness, and then that will allow people to keep coming back and coming back for more.
So specifically for the shop, we want to utilize a Google My Business profile. This is an internet-based service that allows business owners to engage with their customers on Google for free. It's a great way to help build awareness. So when you Google search something like the Mattress Factory, that side panel that you see that has all the information about its hours, its websites, that is part of Google My Business. So creating a better profile for that, making posts such as pictures, engaging with customer reviews, that's going to make Google happier. So that's going to have them show your profile more often, and not just when someone searches something so specific as the Mattress Factory, and it's going to boost awareness of the businesses. And then also new branding and a new logo. So to go along with the separate entity really boosting that, we want to rebrand the shop as the shop at the Mattress Factory. Like I said, this goes to helping it be a separate entity from the museum, as well as kind of giving it a very boutique shop feel that will bring customers in and gain their awareness. Along with that, we want to suggest a website redesign. We know that is something that is already kind of in the works, but we have some key insights as into the shop's website specifically. So there's an overabundance of tabs, and that makes it very confusing for the website visitor. So kind of decreasing that, putting less tabs, it will make the website more user-friendly. It'll make Google more happy with search results. And then also just kind of like revamping the style of the website, making it more colorful, promoting more of the shop's unique products and less of the Mattress Factory gift shop products.
So for our cafe tactics, we're going to first focus on Restaurant Week and kind of rebranding the cafe as definitely more of a real restaurant feel. So what we want to do is we want to reach a larger target market, and we want to have people come in and be able to try samples from our cafe and actually realize and recognize it as an actual restaurant. We can provide specials and samples of food, and this will also provide people with a location. So they're going to come to the Mattress Factory, they're going to see what it is, what they do, and that it's a museum, and then that will increase foot traffic as well. It's going to elevate the perception of just a cafe. So it's not just a cafe, it might be a part of the Mattress Factory as a whole, but in addition, it's going to really elevate the perception and rebrand it as this amazing restaurant where people are going to come and enjoy the food separately from the Mattress Factory. In addition, culinary art competition is something that we also really wanted to do to increase awareness. So for that, we want to utilize college students from a culinary school in Pittsburgh, and then from there, they're going to have an overarching theme, and they're going to make dishes. And then from there, we're going to have the Mattress Factory vote on all of those dishes, and then they're going to be able to post those on Instagram or social media and have consumers take a poll and vote which one they really like, and then they are going to get recognized through the Mattress Factory. So it's kind of a benefit for those local artists as well as the Mattress Factory, because food is art in and of itself, and so we want to utilize that as well. Free Wi-Fi posting. So it was mentioned that there is no advertising for the free Wi-Fi at the Mattress Factory Museum, and that's a really important part of the demographic that we want to reach. Therefore, we're going to have postings of the actual Wi-Fi all around the museum, in the cafes, and in the shop. In addition, we're going to have cards placed on the front desk in the shop and the cafe as well. And then from there, you will actually be able to see promotional events on those little cards, or you'll be able to see the website and the Mattress Factory in general. With menu redesign, we noticed it was just a little bit plain, and so since the Mattress Factory is someplace where you can come and you can experience artistic creativity, we wanted to focus on that and utilize that, so we want to make it really colorful, really artistic, just redesign and rebrand that menu as a whole. Loyalty programs, so we are going to utilize punch cards in the cafe and the shop, where you can come, and so like every 5 times you attend or you eat at the cafe, you're going to receive some kind of special deal. It could be anything from a free coffee to 10% off your next purchase at the shop. It's just to increase sales basically and keep people coming back.
So now I'll break down our $3,000 budget and how we utilized it. So while some of our tactics were free or very low cost, we were able to heavily invest in the ones that were more expensive. So first off, the Restaurant Week registration. So for the winter of 2020, that was a $250 investment, with a $100 investment for the summer of 2020 registration. And then for our Facebook advertisements, we wanted to spend about $500 a month on both Facebook and Instagram, and that would enable us to reach about 3,000 to 5,000 people. And then for our art supplies, we're going to spend about $800 on the paint and whatever else we actually needed, and then somewhere around $200 for the permits that we need from the city. And then for our loyalty program, we wanted to print out those punch cards, and to get about 2,000 to 3,000 of them would cost around $100. And now we invite you to experience the art beyond the art, and we'll open up to any questions.